Hello everyone, Vince here. Today I'll be showing you a guide on how to do the Grimskull dungeon or the gaolcell. Quick disclaimer, this is a speedrun guide, and I would also assume that you would have a lot of the fortune enhancements considering the requirements to get into this dungeon. So I'll show you my first build, which is the VDK build, and this is the build. You can copy it. And the next build I have is a dot build, which is a Elysium Penitence. Basically for survivability. I use healer because I like more health on my dot. You can use wizard if you want. I think you will still survive. But I recommend healer. You will start with VDK, equip your honor potion, and accept your daily quest. I already did it, so I'm gonna be doing that. Start the dungeon. There's a hole here in the middle, so go down here to avoid it. Now go ahead and spam on the beating guy. Once it says this message here, stop attacking. I use E to untarget. You can set it yourself on your keybinds, but I personally use E. After the first message, you can actually just kill him right here. Don't need to wait until he's tired of taking a beating. And then in the next room, you just need to kill these bombs in 60 seconds. Very, very easy mechanic so far. So let's go ahead, kill all these stuff. Okay, be fast. Next boss is also self-explanatory. He will do an attack that basically just chomps you down. It nukes you if you have half HP. So make sure you're always full HP. In other words, just spam. Just spam your 2 and 3. Because you have Dauntless and Lifesteal. So why not? And then after he's dead, you'll move to the next room and we have a pointless segment beating up a chest. And after you're done here, go ahead to the next room. And this is the turtles. This one's kind of RNG sometimes because it'll take a while for them to actually take damage. Sometimes it'll take a while for them to take damage, but other times it'll be really fast. Okay, so it's kind of just depending on your luck during the day. Once you see one like this, go ahead, pop your potion, or like just pop your potion earlier, and you can go ahead and kill them. It's a little bit messy. Oops. Okay, it's pretty easy to just beat them up. I do have a pet turtle, so I don't advise against beating your turtle. But yeah, here you go. Go ahead and beat them up every time they're flipped. I'm not doing much of a great job, honestly. Missing a lot of damage. But yeah, I got lucky there. Sometimes they'll just stay still for a long time. This is the first room where we're gonna be swapping class. So go to your dot, and every time you swap your outfit, your potion will also replenish. By potion, I mean the ones that has a long cooldown. So go ahead and pot first. The combo is 4, 3, 2, 3, 5, 3. And in this room, you just want to be spamming this. And basically every other room where you're gonna be using dot, you will be spamming this. In this dungeon. Okay. There's a little disclaimer. So go ahead and spam this. Rinse and repeat until everything's complete. And we're basically almost done. Yeah. This is just gonna die. And then this next boss is the bigger fish. Go ahead and swap back to your VDK. A lot of swapping in this dungeon. Pop your potion. Now go ahead, spam your abilities until you see your bar kind of just disappearing like that. You don't want it to be under half HP or at half HP because he will one-shot you. So make sure it's always in full. Or just every time you see something red, just press 3. Very simple. And this boss is gonna die before you even know it. Very, very quick. Right there. Right. Now we go to this boss. If you have about 2,500 like I did, make sure you use your skill 3 first on VDK. Because he will do exactly 2.5k. So just make sure you have life still on. And that's the only attack he's gonna do. And this boss right here is not really much of an interesting boss. He has one mechanic where he goes back to full HP, but you can completely skip it, like how I just did it, if you do a lot of damage. This is the second room where we're going to be swapping to Dot. Go ahead and equip it. Now you can go ahead and do the same combo again. I know, very fun. So, same combo. And they'll all die. I heard somewhere that you can actually solo this with just Dot. I tried doing it. I can't get it to work. So if someone has a build or has a video they can link to, please send me in the description. Or, sorry, in the comment section. And this is the easiest boss in the dungeon, in my opinion. So, he will be doing a lot of bosses random mechanics. But there are ones that are set in stone, such as the inverted healing. It's not going to matter because you have Donnas. And also the lifesteal that he's going to do, which is Aegis mechanic. So when the message says I possess, go ahead and press 5 on there. I'll show you here in a bit. I'm not going to press 5 because it's closed there. Yeah. And 300k HP is going to do it. Right about now. Yeah. Now you press 5. And then 1DK is never enough. So DK one more time. And if you're not a cheap motherfucker like me, go ahead and use your honor potion, but I just don't feel like it. But yeah, go ahead and spam that, and he's dead. Now you can move on to the next room, which is the final room. And yeah, this way you're done. And you get both of these items. And go ahead and turn them in over here. I just did it earlier, so I get to do it one more time because I'm recording. But yeah, if there is rep boost on the server and you have a item that gives you 50%, then you will be getting 10,000 right there. But that's the legend version. But the daily is also giving you the same amount as the legend version. So you should do it every day if you want that rank 10. Okay? Anyways, time for a bit of a discussion. There is another bug at the final boss there, the big one, where if you get power drain, then you just get stunned forever and you're gonna die. And it's gonna be frustrating because it happened to me a lot during my first few runs. So just be sure to look out for that. If that happens, it's a bug. So just relog your game if you want. Okay, because the checkpoint doesn't save. And yeah, that's about it. If you have any constructive criticism or any suggestion or anything you would like to see from me, go ahead and leave it in the description. I keep saying description, but I mean comments. See you around.